Good morning, my friends. How's it going? It's James from Look Ahead Marketing. Today, I want to talk about getting stuck and how to get unstuck. I work with a lot of online coaches, online healers, trying to build, their very first launch, trying to make a bunch of their very first sale so they can get regular cash flow in the year. And a lot of times, there's the asset creation, a foundation of marketing, followed by the sale. And it's only kind of when we get a little bit of this that we get some of the sale coming up. And a bunch of people get stuck. They get stuck in perfectionism. They get stuck in, I don't know what to do. They get stuck in, oh my goodness, there are too many choices. And that's what I see all the time. What happens when you get stuck, especially with decision load, and you sit there and you try to decide what it is every time, you try to be perfect with your decision, or you try to be perfect with your execution, you fundamentally have the same decisions in front of you that you always did before. And that's causing you to get stuck. And I've seen it before. People who are saying, I need to do my website. I need to do my lead magnet. I need to get joint venture partners. I need to figure out my product. I need to write copy for, there's so many things that we end up doing nothing. The thing that gets people stuck sometimes more than anything else is actually their mental space, right? Their head. They get stuck. They get worried. They think other people are going to judge them. And so a lot of this stems from what we call imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome essentially is, what do I have to provide the world? Why me? Why would people choose me? Who am I to say these things, et cetera, et cetera. So while we start with all the best intention, a lot of the times we feel like we need to be perfect and we don't. So make a move to get unstuck. When you make a move, you create new decision gates once that move is made. And then once you make the next move, there's new decision gates again. And the point is that we continue to run down those decision gates until we are on the right path. There's four things I want to go through to get you over imposter syndrome, okay? Actually, there's technically five. I have a little bonus one at the end that I just came up with about 2 seconds ago. So number one is self-cheerleading. I can't tell you the number of times I have imposter syndrome. And here's a little secret for you. You're going to keep having imposter syndrome the more you grow as an entrepreneur, as a coach, as a healer, whatever it is, okay? You just get bigger stages, that's all. So one of my number one tips is really self-cheerleading. It sounds the most ridiculous thing ever, and it's true. When things get tough, when I get tired, when I get cranky, when I get anxious, I sit down and I say to myself under my own breath, sometimes silently, sometimes out loud, I am amazing. I am exceptional. How am I exceptional? What's the best thing I can do? What's the best version of James Lamb? And it sounds ridiculous, but just that little bit of cheerleading changes your subconscious so it starts working with you instead of against you. So that's number one, self-cheerleading. Number two, understand that you're always going to bring something unique to the table. So a lot of people, they say they try to copy other programs when in fact it's like the worst thing you can do, right? I work with a lot of online healers, and a lot of people talk about past trauma and past programming, and you bring a unique skill so that they feel vulnerable and authentic to be able to share with you. That is a skill not everybody has. So please don't be a copycat. Please be the unique you, because you do bring something unique. Okay, that's number two. Number three, it's great having a community. I can't tell you the number of times as well, in my community, we see one person leveling up and then everybody has a new belief pattern and they start leveling up as well. So that's number three. Number four, launch in stages, which is basically don't go for the $15,000 sale right away. Go for the $197 sale. Go for the $997. Go for something that flows with your body and your money. So those four things again: self-cheerleading, understand you bring something unique, find a community that will up level you, and finally launch in stages. And the number one, the bonus one that's not written down, but I'm going to do anyways, is all about taking imperfect action. One of the greatest ways we can get out of imposter syndrome is actually just taking action and just having it be good enough. Once we realize those five things: self-cheerleading, understand you bring something unique, find a community, launch in stages, and just getting it done. Those are great steps to get out of where you are. All right, my friends. So that's a little bit about getting over imposter syndrome. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next time.